boy Tony D2Y checking in once again. Tony Digital bringing back another 4K visual, back with another banger today, guys, on the upcoming Jordan 4 Neon Air Max 95. Now guys, today we have an early look of the upcoming Jordan 4 SE Neon, also known as the Jordan 4 Air Max 95 Neon, which is set to release on March 21st. These are a premium Jordan 4 coming out, and the retail price point on these is $225. We got an early look in the day for you guys and girls out here to talk about this upcoming sneaker, my thoughts and opinions, and let's get straight into it. First things first, let's look at the colors on this box. It says cool gray / Volt / wolf gray. Now we're featuring three colorways that we're pretty familiar with when it comes to sneakers. One being the cool gray, one being the wolf gray, and one being a Volt. We've seen cool grays on 11s. We've seen Volts on plenty of other sneakers out there, of Jordans, of Nikes, and all of the above. And then, you know, wolf gray being wolf gray 5s that we've seen on the 5s in the past. This, however, is like no other Jordan has released, in my opinion. It's mixing an Air Max with a Jordan 4. Very well. At the same time, we've had something similar when it came to the Fusion series that dropped way back in the early 2000s. We have here today, though, the Jordan 4 Air Max Neon, Air Max 95 Neon, that pays tribute to the Air Max 95 that we've all known to love in the colorway on the Jordan 4. You also have that similar lacing here, which features a white and 3M lacing pattern going up. The 3M on them are pretty bright, and you also have that 3M on the back tab in the Nike Air. Like I stated before on the pickup video, I was not too much of a fan of this in general because of the fact that it's just a smaller Nike Air than what we typically get. I would have liked it to pop out. I wouldn't like it to be flat. Reminds me a lot of what we get on the GS periods when it comes to Jordans in general. The upper is covered in a very nice premium suede material. At least that's what it feels like. It always could be synthetic. We always seem to argue about whether or not Jordan is releasing synthetic or leather, synthetic or real materials. But the materials on this suede or synthetic suede feels very good in my opinion. The one thing about this shoe that throws me off, however, is the price point being at $225. $225, you are getting a difference compared to the $190 Jordans that we're getting. You're getting a lot more quality and a lot better materials. However, I do feel like that may cause this shoe to suffer a little bit. That $225 may make more people reluctant to go and buy the sneaker. It's been known to do that. I mean, we've had a lot of premium Jordans drop that sat on shelves and ended up hitting outlets. So at the same time, I'm really not sure when it comes to this. I don't know. We really have to base it off of availability, pricing, mainly availability, because when at the end of the day, this thing was to be only at a few stores or it was raffled and not first come, first serve, I expect these to sell pretty well. So we'll have to just wait and see what Jordan Brand, Nike, and them do when it comes to this release on March 21st. If it's a raffle, I'm expecting these to do pretty good. If it's first come, first serve, then we already know what it is. More than likely, these will be outlet bound. I really like, though, that they use the suede on the midsole. It's been a very long time. I don't even know the last time they did it on the 4, but just having a midsole suede type of sneaker. I mean, the last time I remember seeing something like that, I would say is pretty much the 13s, because a lot of 13s come with that midsole and suede. I'm trying to think if the Tape Flight 5s had a suede or not. It was either a suede or a leather. I can't really remember. The Take Flight 5s. I have them in my room. When I end this video, I'll go and check, and then I'll leave a little Tony on whether or not that had a suede. But overall, man, I really love this colorway. In my opinion, I like the shoe. I like the shoe. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think I can spend $225 on the sneaker. That's just my opinion on it. It's not that good enough for that. So I'm just kind of skeptical at the end of the day. Maybe if they go below retail, if they go below retail on StockX, maybe I'll jump out and grab them. The tongue is also paying respects to the Air Max 95. It's a very fat, plushy tongue. Plush, all fat, nothing hard paws about this. It feels just like an Air Max tongue. And a lot of people do not like that. I actually do like the tongue on this. I actually like the material. I think the shape on it is nice. It's not over fat and big puff. They did a very nice size when it came to that to make it look just like any other Jordan 4 tongue that we've seen in the past. You have Volt on the wing tips, and the wings themselves are in a gray plastic. Imagine they would have did suede on that. That would have been crazy. Inside the insole is Volt with a black Nike Air. black Nike Air in the back, and then you have here on the bottom the Jordan in black. They should have put Nike Air there, but it's all good. It's the bottom of the shoe. The box, you can see, pays tribute also to that Air Max as well. Very dope. But $225, it's gonna be hard to stay alive. Overall, just looking at the shoe, you talk about the shoe, you ask me, I like it. But once you tell me that price, I'd be like, I like them, but I don't know. That's just my opinion at the end of the day. I would like to hear you guys' opinion. Is it worth going out and spending that $225? Is it something you rather wait and see if it hits outlets? Once again, that's taking a chance because you probably can get them for retail and they go up. We don't know. We'll have to just wait and see. The sneaker game at this time right now, nothing is set in stone. Shoes can go any way, in any direction. Shoes that once were on the low are now on the high. Shoes that were on the high are now on the low. It just moves at its own pace. It's a market that somewhat we control, but also the resellers control. They can make a nothing shoe become something just by the hype and the availability. At the end of the day, it's a supply and demand. Pretty simple economics, but there's more to it at the same time. So for me, this shoe, in all honesty, it's about a 50-50. It's a seesaw effect. I like them, but I don't like the price. So where does that put me at? It's more of a pass than a cop. But if these do hit outlets, or if I'm able to cop for below retail or at a $190 price point, your boy might indulge. Let me know you guys' thoughts and opinions down below in the comment section, whether or not you copping these or if you're not. Man, these shoes overall, upper suede, great material. I like it overall. The netting's white. I love the laces. A lot of you guys didn't like the lacing. I like the lacing on these. I love rope laces at the end of the day. Everything about this shoe is pretty dope. It's just the price point is a little too much. It's $35 more. In reality, it's not too much, but you have to stand for something eventually. Otherwise, it's just gonna keep going up to $250. You feel what I'm saying? So it's a pass until it's a to be determined. We'll leave it at that. But guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Leave a like, comment down below, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'm gonna end you guys off with a on foot. It's your boy Tony D2 Wild, checking in, checking out. Peace.